for this problem, I have not given you a formula for f and for g, but I've given you a table of values. And I've given you this table of values for one particular x value. When x is 2, I'm telling you the values of f, g, f prime, and g prime. Okay. And then I'm telling you that this function, capital F of x, is just the product of f of x times g of x. And I'm asking you to find capital F prime at 2. All right. Anytime I'm finding a derivative at a point, I'm going to do that as a two-step process. I'm first of all going to find f prime of x. I'm going to find a formula for the derivative. And then I'll evaluate that at 2. So I get a formula for the derivative function, and then I plug in the x value of the point of tangency. All right. Well, since capital F of x is just the product of these two pieces, that's just product rule. This is going to be f prime of x times g of x plus f of x times g prime of x. That's my formula for the derivative of capital F. Now, for capital F prime at 2, I'm just plugging in 2. So it's going to be f prime of 2 times g of 2 plus f of 2 times g prime of 2. And these values I'm going to be able to get from my table. F prime of 2, that was negative 5. G of 2, that was negative 3. F of 2, that was 4. G prime of 2, that was 1/2. And now I just do the arithmetic. So this is negative 15 plus 2, so that's negative 13. Okay. Now here I gave this to you in a table of values. In the book you'll see somewhere you're not given a table of values, but you're just given in a bunch of sentences. F is a function where f at 2 is 4 and g at 2 is negative 3. So you're given this information, but just in a paragraph form, and you're asked to evaluate things. So that's basically what you're doing. One thing I will be very picky about, okay? You'll notice I clearly labeled this was f prime of x, the function, and this was f prime of 2, the number, okay? You can expect, if I put a question like this on a quiz or an exam, that I will include in the directions, be sure to clearly indicate when you're talking about a function and when you're talking about a number. Too often, what I see is that people write this. Without writing this, they then write that it equals this. But f prime of x, the function, does not equal f prime of 2, the number. They're not the same thing. Okay, so I don't want to see you connecting the formula for the function with the function evaluated at a point. Sometimes people say, well, if I just don't write anything, if I don't label anything, then I can't get marked off for not labeling any, for setting things equal to each other if they're not the same, unless I told you to label your work. And I probably will tell you to label your work, because too often there's sloppy thinking. If you're just writing things, this was equal to this was equal to this, you're thinking this is equal to this, but it's actually not. So I will probably ask you to label when you're talking about the function and when you're talking about the number. So just be prepared for that.